Hello and welcome to this PHP tutorial. In this lesson I'm going to be teaching you about exploding information. I'm going to crack straight on with it to show you why we would use it. So the first example, which is very simple, is I'm going to take a date, a variable called date, and inside of it I'm going to put a date. And basically going to format it in the normal way that they would, being 22nd day of the 12th month of 1978. So what we want to do is we want to extract to know what the day is, the month is, and what the year is. Very simple. And we're going to remove the dash. So what we're going to do is we're going to say day or new equals explode, and what we're looking for with inside the explode is we're going to explode with these dashes. So all we want is this here, and this here. If it contains a dash, we're basically deleting it, and we're separating it in this area here. Whoops. It's easier if I just do it to show you. So we put the variable which we're going to explode of date, and this is how we're going to separate it. So new now becomes a variable, an array of 3 pieces of information. So it's the value 0, the value 1, or the key 0, key 1, and the key 2. So now we could basically just make a variable of day equals new and 0. We could then make month equals new 1. Year equals new 2. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And we could then say echo day dots, and we could just make a space instead, and then we say month dot space dots, yeah, and that would be it. Control S to save, come to here, and then we echo it out. See, 22/12/1978. So we've just basically removed any of the dashes, which is exactly what we want, and these dashes don't exist anymore with inside this variable. They've just been deleted basically. That's it. What else could you use this for? Well, what about if there was basically an email that you wanted to check? So we just say email equals dave@dave.com, obviously being a string, otherwise we're going to get an error. So what we want to do is we want to explode it from with the @ sign to check to see what this is basically. So what we would do is we'd say new equals explode, and we use the @ sign, and it is email, and then we now know basically it's exploded this. So we have the person's name of their email, and we have the server that it's linked to. Now from there we could then explode this with the dot and see what actual the name of the server is and what extension it actually has, or yeah, .com, .org, and so on. Now if we didn't want any gmail.com emails coming to us, then we could basically delete or not send any of this information further on. So that's what you would use explode for, basically, for exploding information that you have. It's a very useful function within PHP, and it also has the implode function, which I'm going to do a tutorial on that as well. I've done this really a little bit too in depth. It's a very simple function to use, and I think if you read up much about it on php.net, you'll understand it even quicker than what I taught you on this tutorial. Thanks very much for watching. My name's David Thorne. You can visit me at www.thornwebdesign.de. Please subscribe to me. It's very important, because I keep doing tutorials every time someone subscribes to me. Right, well that's the tutorial over. Thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.